It's been crazy. Things were great, and we started seeing some of the news back in like February, March, and then all of a sudden, I believe it was maybe the second week of March, and it was just like nobody came in, and it was like we did a quarter of the sales that we normally would, so I didn't know what to do. Luckily, a lot of my staff, their parents called and didn't want them to work, so I had a very small crew, and we shortened the hours, and most of the food that I was trying to order wasn't coming in anyway, so I was able to cut way back on my inventory and the hours. And after 2 or 3 weeks of that, we just kind of limped along, and then people started coming out again, the takeout business picked up, and the online orders, so that really just kept us afloat for March and April, and then the takeout business grew quite a bit, so we were able to do probably 90% of our sales for the year, so we really wasn't terrible, wasn't great, but we were all required to wear masks. As far as so there's a high frequency touch point that was kind of initiated by I don't know if it was the State Board of Health or Subway, but to basically wipe down and sanitize the countertops, everything that you touch, which is a pain when considering like the oven handles, the door handles, everywhere in and out of the store and in the back area, the prep areas, everything needs to be sanitized every hour, which is hard to do, but we can try to get around and get most of it done. I don't know if it's COVID that's affecting it right now. It seems like a labor shortage, or maybe people are stimulated to not work with the unemployment benefits, which I think was not great, but I mean, it's hard to find help. We had a good pool of high school kids, but now with them going back to school, that's going to change quite a bit. So I don't know. I mean, everywhere you drive by, you see help wanted. So I don't know if you can blame COVID for that, or just the lack of workers that there are in the area. Seems everybody's short help. So.
Well, it really accelerated something we had already had in the works with e-commerce. Up until the pandemic, we didn't have any sort of online presence other than a website. So we put into place a full e-commerce suite, which was really nice to have. And it's really, for us, it's about meeting customers where they're comfortable meeting us. So if it's in the store, that's great. If it's online, that's great. If it's on the phone, that's great.
Yeah,
so,
we did curbside,
yep.
The curbside pickup.
Yeah, we also adapted to our customers when they came here in terms of where they wanted to meet us. If they just wanted to meet us outside, that's fine too. We made accommodations.
A lot of cleaning.
A lot of cleaning.
I think we changed the flow of how people came in and whatnot. We limited people to our back office. We put some distance with the counter. Limited interactions everywhere.
Yeah, we basically followed all the CDC guidelines, but also tried to be practical about it as well, in terms of just trying to make people comfortable and not be so overburdening about it.
For the most part, we were open. We did have 2 weeks that we were curbside only, but other than that, we were here normal hours.
Yeah, and that was, from what I understand, definitely the minority in terms of businesses and just being able to show up to work. And so it was a blessing to keep doing what you're doing.